The INC Sign Language Apps is a project of the Christian Society for the Deaf under the Christian Family Organizations Office of the Iglesia ni Cristo Church of Christ. It is a part of the Church's continuous intensive efforts to reach out to and care for the deaf, INC members and non-members alike. This free sign language app includes the following features: 8,000 plus vocabulary entries, all in video, customizable video playback speeds, examples of signed phrases and sentences, categorized everyday signs like alphabet, numbers, colors, greetings, educational terms, medical terms, legal terms, Iglesia ni Cristo and religious terms, and many more. User maintainable favorites category, fast search and voice search, all features are available offline. And since these sign language applications contain phrases concerning the Iglesia ni Cristo and religious terms, we can use these apps in inviting more deaf fellow men to learn the basic doctrines being taught inside the church. For more information, please visit www.iglesianicristo.net, www.facebook.com/Christian Family Organizations, www.facebook.com Christian Society for the Deaf. Thank you for your support.
This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Don't underestimate
the power
of a single
conversation.
It could change your whole life.
INC Radio Chatline.
Conversations that matter.
Watching everyone, you're tuning into Chatline here on INC Radio, and like all important conversations, we have to include food in the conversation. I think food is a very important conversation to have, particularly this
It's
one
up there,
today.
number one. Number one,
Right,
topic,
EJ? Definitely number one. Just given, the season of different foods that kind of surface, I feel like, for us in the US, we have the different seasons for the most part. I know those who are in the more tropical areas, you don't get to experience the snow, the fall time. We get a series, an influx of different foods. And I feel like there's always been some commentary or some debate, especially on social media, on stuff that should or shouldn't stay. If you're gonna like pit different foods against each other. And one of them, namely, I do want to mention, I've seen this debated very hotly on social media, is pizza and what actually belongs on a pizza. So we have some choices. We're going to give everyone, so me and EJ are going to kind of work. I'm not sure how EJ is going to answer, but for those in the comments section, feel free to give your input, any strong opinions that you have about these foods. So one of these foods has to go out of the different types of pizzas that we have. So between pepperoni, cheese, Hawaiian, and deep dish, which one has to go? I'm not a huge fan of deep dish, although I know that's our Chicagoans. That's a big thing in Chicago. No hate. For me, I would say Hawaiian would probably go out of the three, though. Yeah, I would say. Ew. It's not my favorite. I'll eat it, but it's not my favorite pizza.
Like you'll eat it. Is it like you'll eat it if it's there, or you'll eat it if there's no other option?
I'll eat it if there's no other option.
Oh, that much, huh?
Yeah, I don't hate it. I just don't. It's one of those things that I don't go out of
Mhm.
my way to eat it.
I
So,
get
but
it.
yeah,
Yeah, I
between
get it.
those four, at least between those four, I don't think there's any other pizza that I would. Actually, the meat lovers pizza, like with the sausage and is it ham and
Yeah.
or like burger. I'm not a big fan of that one either. Um, I would pick Hawaiian over that one
I
probably.
mean, there's
But out
two
of these
pizzas I can
choices,
think of, Tony, that are probably worse than pineapple pizza for you. I don't know if
oh,
these are true pizzas. Though. So, I don't know if these are true pizzas too. Like I know there's like a kiwi like pizza,
oh
and
no.
pizza, which I don't know if those are like real like pizzas or if that's something the internet just came up with.
I
I
think
feel like that would be
there are
worse.
dessert pizzas. I will say that dessert pizzas has been a that's been a I actually in high school, my
Hmm.
friends went to this one it was like I don't want to say it was a buffet, but it was a restaurant that served different kinds of pizza and they had
Hmm.
different pizzas that were dessert like. They were more on the sweeter side. Like there
Ah.
was one with like a s'more type of pizza, but they didn't use cheese. Like it wasn't cheese obviously. Like they didn't use cheese for the sweet stuff. But it was
Mm.
definitely interesting. It was
Is it like the
basically
chocolate one?
yeah, there's one that was like a
Ah.
cookie basically. It was like eating a cookie just in the
Oh
shape of
yeah.
a
I
yeah,
know that
that
one.
kind of thing. Yeah. I love pizza. I'm a big fan of pizza, but I go very simple. I'm a very simple girl when it comes to pizza. I'll take
Just
a
pepperoni.
nice cheese. Yeah, nice cheese, nice pepperoni. Or if I'm feeling toppings, I
Hmm.
do love a good mushroom, spinach,
Oh,
and tomato combo.
I get it.
I like the veggies. I do like the veggies. When I was younger, I wasn't so much into that, but I feel like as I've gotten older, I do lean
Not a
into that
drill, but
more.
like, how do you feel about like bell peppers on your pizza?
It it depends. I think I could do bell peppers if the sauce is Alfredo, because I know some people
Ah.
swap out the sauce too. Like it's not always a traditional marinara. I'm not I feel like because of the punch of the bell pepper, I wouldn't want marinara on top of that too. So probably with Alfredo, maybe? Because I do
Ah.
like a good Alfredo pizza, yeah.
Oh man, and Alfredo pizza is actually pretty good. But
Yeah.
like for me, honestly, I feel bad because I'm in like Chicago right now.
So
But
you don't want to
if
hate on the deep dish.
yeah, but if one has to go, I gotta go with like the deep dish. Like
Interesting. Okay.
out of the four, it's like my least favorite. Like out of the four that we have, of course,
Okay.
there's worse pizzas out. Like I said earlier,
Okay. That
but
makes
out
sense.
of the
Okay, so for
four,
those who are
yeah.
just like popping in, I chose out of the four options of pizza to eliminate pepperoni,
Mm.
cheese, Hawaiian, deep dish. I eliminated Hawaiian. EJ just eliminated deep dish. Okay.
It's too heavy.
S-
It's too heavy for me. It's a
it
like
is.
it's a
Yeah.
dead giveaway that my favorite is like the thin crust.
Yeah, I agree actually. I agree with you. Like New York style,
Mm-hmm.
New York style pizza where they have it very thin that you can kind of like fold it. I really
Mm-hmm.
appreciate good pizzas like that. But for those in the again in the comment section, if you're listening or if you're just driving and you have strong opinions, feel free to chime in. This next one that we will go to, I will say, is popular probably this time of year because we want something warm.
Mm-hmm.
Soup is always like a good craving, and these are more on the Asian side.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing our viewership is more maybe on the Asian side. I don't know, but out of the different noodle
Ah, okay.
soups, so there's ramen, pad thai, chow mein, and pho. Out of the four, which would you eliminate between ramen, pad thai, chow mein, and pho? I feel like you might know my answer already, EJ, so I'll let you go first.
So, well, I'm honestly out of like those four, I'm a bit lost on like what you would choose. But for me, and I'm sorry to my mom about this, but it has to be fun.
I was gonna say the same,
Yeah.
but I don't think you know the reason why.
Is
But go
it
ahead.
the
Why fall for
cilantro?
you? Yeah, it's the cilantro.
That's the same reasons for
Can't
me.
do it. I
Like I
can't
would
do it.
enjoy pho without like the cilantro. Like if it's like when you have to you can build like kind of like your own plate of like pho. Like I always
Yeah.
skip the cilantro because I don't know why. I think I have those genes that like it makes it taste like soap. Apparently, some people have it.
Yeah, it's that, and then I feel like even without cilantro, it's just not my favorite soup.
Mm.
I don't
Mhm.
crave it, like, because they've always my friends have always told me that whenever we go out for pho, they're like, "You can ask for no cilantro." I'm like, but still, there's something about it that I
Oh,
can't
the
get on
broth.
board with.
Mm.
It might be the broth, it might be the way the meat it like sits in the broth, like the mix
Mm-hmm.
of the two. It's just not my favorite noodle. My favorite noodle out of the four is ramen. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, like, I'm not super crazy about chow mein either. So if I could eliminate two, I would eliminate those two.
Really?
To be honest, yeah,
I
I would
was like
eliminate those
chow mein's
two.
like my favorite out of the four.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's okay. Chow mein is not. That's not my
Not
It's I'm
it.
not its
Yeah.
fan. I'm not its fan. I would definitely keep the ramen and pad thai, and then I wouldn't care what happens to no offense to those whose favorite that is,
I
or
like
if that's their
ramen because
culture.
of like the toppings it has, but like
Mm,
if it's just the noodles itself, like the way it's like cooked and the sauce and everything, I gotta go with chow mein. But I do like ramen for like the toppings.
I like ramen just because it's so if you go to a legit a legitimate ramen place,
Mm-hmm.
it tends to be like creamy. It's more creamy, like if you have a classic like pork tonkatsu or
Yeah.
the chicken paitan, they're always really creamy. The base is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And pad thai, that's been my original like noodle dish, my go-to noodle dish that I would people always make fun of me when I go to places, and it was like, this is like my baseline for testing out if the restaurant's good. Like, if you mess up my pad thai, then like, no, I can't come back here. So those are like my two primary,
Yeah.
pho and chow mein. Yeah, sorry, because I'm
Wait,
not big
chow
on
mein?
Chinese food.
I thought ramen.
No, chow mein and pho, those are the ones I can do
Oh, like the
without,
two that
and
you
then
were
yeah,
yeah. Like
because I'm
yeah,
not big on
from
Chinese food either. Because chow mein is Chinese, right? Is that Chinese?
it
That's
is, it
Chinese.
is.
That's Chinese. Yeah,
I
that's
think.
Chinese.
I,
Yeah, yeah. Not my favorite. So for you, the pho, and for me, I just
yeah.
cut out half. I just
Yeah,
cut
I
out.
mean fine like what do you call it? Like what did I say was like the close second that I would like oh ramen. It was like the close second.
Yeah, yeah. Those are. I mean, there's some other soups that I could probably think of that are not on here.
Mm,
But those I feel like are more popular, more like the well-known, like big go-tos.
yeah.
Um, okay, I'm gonna go to breads because I feel like breads is always a big debate. Again, for those tuning in, we're eliminating, if you had to eliminate out of the four, which would you
Mm.
eliminate? And now we're on to breads. And I think a lot of people, unless you have like, what is it? Um, the
What is it? Oh,
you
gluten
have like
like yeah,
yeah,
gluten,
gluten.
yeah.
If you have like gluten issues, this might not be for you. You might just like all of them like
All of it.
no. No thanks. But for breads, so sourdough, bagel, brioche, and croissant. Out of those four types, what would you remove? Um, I have one that
Oh, all
I
right.
think it's
What's that?
because I don't know it that well. I've probably had it like once,
Mm-hmm.
but you can go first, DJ.
Sourdough. Like,
Really? You're not a fan, huh?
I mean, just based on like eating it like by itself. Like I feel like all the other breads I can eat it like by itself. When it comes to sourdough,
Mm-hmm.
unless I'm dipping that into soup, it's not good.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. Yeah, sourdough. I like it with like if you ever had a sourdough bowl with soup
Yes.
in it, those are
Mm.
good. But I will say that the one I would remove is actually brioche. I'm not a
Really?
fan. Yeah, I tried it once and I'm like, it's okay.
It's like
It's
really
all right.
soft though.
It is, but there's something about it that I don't know. I guess the ways that I've had it, maybe
Mm.
as in a sandwich, maybe I should have had it as something sweeter. as opposed to. But even when I had it as like I had a like a brioche like French toast, I was like, oh, I
Mhm.
don't. I think it's too dense for me. Maybe
Can I
it's like
say
a
though, like bagel's like a close second to like what I would like eliminate.
yeah. I would agree. Bagel or for me, bagel or brioche. For you, it's sourdough or bagel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's like I heard I heard people put like cream cheese on it, but here's the thing: I'm not a big fan of cream cheese. I
Oh, really? I'm
yeah,
so sorry for you. No judgment.
I'm not a big fan of cream cheese. That's why, like for me,
Really?
it's like
It does
I
it upset your
usually.
stomach, or is it the
I mean,
taste?
it's the texture, the texture.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, have you tried like the strawberry or but it's a texture thing. Okay,
Yeah, it's the
that's
texture
fair.
thing for me. See, with the thing with me with food, like there's not a lot of flavors I don't like. It's usually for me what turns me
Texture
off food
thing.
is like yeah, like what turns me off food is like the texture mostly. Like liver,
Mm,
I like the taste, but the texture itself, it's not good.
okay, that is fair. Not yeah, cream cheese is not everyone's cup of tea, so I respect that. So for you, that's actually interesting to me. I didn't know what I was expecting for your answer, but all valid, all valid. We can move on. Let's go to
Mhm.
breakfast foods. I love breakfast foods. I could eat breakfast foods all the time for
Mhm.
not for breakfast, just all day.
Lunch, dinner.
Yeah. So the ones that we have, out of the choices that you would eliminate, these are staples too.
Mhm.
Pancake, eggs, bacon, toast. And so a toast that's inclusive of French toast, avocado toast, etc.
Yeah.
So out of the four, which would you eliminate?
Oh man.
Are you
I
having a
feel
hard
bad
time?
for
I
this,
already
but
know. Do you have a hard
pancake.
time with this one?
Yeah. No, no,
Are you have
not really. It's like I just feel
okay.
bad because I know a lot of people like pancake, but like for me, pancakes like the one thing that has to go. I like
Oh,
savory
really?
foods. Yeah, I like savory foods for breakfast. So like what I would usually do is like with like if I have like a toast, like like just a toasted like bread, and then I'll just
Mm-hmm.
put like the bacon, the egg on it, and eat it like that. Like,
See, I don't like bacon anymore. I used to love bacon,
mm-hmm,
but out of those four choices, I would have because I love eating eggs. I love any kind of bread, any kind of toast. And then
mm-hmm,
I'm a big fan. I've always been a big fan of pancakes before I learned to love French toast, like French toast,
mm-hmm.
pancakes, waffles. But I would eliminate bacon because yeah, I'm not a huge fan of I will eat pork if it's there, but I'm not a huge fan of it anymore. It's
Is it
kind of
because of like it has like a kind of like a strong scent, like when you bite into it?
no, it's just the way that my stomach feels after
Oh, the
consuming pork.
oiliness. Yeah.
It's the oiliness, the fat of it. Like I get queasy now. Like when I got older, I'm not that old, but I just as I've aged, it's
Stomach
it's
problems.
yeah, it just doesn't sit well with my stomach anymore. So I get very careful about it. And
Mm.
I'll eat it from time to time, but it's usually I'll pick off of somebody else's plate. Like, can I have a piece? Like my
I'm
mom
the
will like,
opposite.
can I
I
just
just,
have like a bite?
I just realized I'm like the opposite. Like if there's like a big plate of bacon, like I would be taking a lot of it.
Yeah, I can't. I've gone through because it tastes good, right? It's not that
Mm.
it doesn't taste good to me. It's just the after where my stomach just gets
Um,
upset.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not a taste
honestly, it's
thing.
not even the taste. Like bacon's just salty. It's just salty. But the thing
Depending
is,
how
it's
you
like
cook
it's the
it,
texture of it. Mm.
depending how you cook it, because some people, I know
Mm.
some people will air fry bacon or
Mm.
they'll bake it as opposed to putting it
Fry.
on a pan. Yeah, because I feel like when you put it on a pan and then all of the oils end up coming out, that's what makes it kind of like not
Mm.
so yeah.
I should try
Um
air frying them. Like I would say for me though, like if if you're gonna make pancakes, a lot of the pancakes I've had here, they're not sweet. Like they're not sweet, and
mm,
that's what I don't like about it. About the pancakes here, I would say because for me, when I cook my pancakes, I add sugar to them, which
mhm.
They end up, like I would say sometimes they end up looking burnt because of like the sugar. Like I like the taste better that way. Like if it's like if the pancake's like a little bit sweeter.
Okay.
But like
That's yeah.
just plainly how you'll usually find them at like restaurants where they're
Mm-hmm.
not sweet. If I had to choose out of the four, it would be pancake.
Got it. Okay. I want to squeeze in one more before because I know the show's coming to an end, but for
Mm.
beverages, I want to squeeze this in really quick. Do you still
Mm-hmm.
drink coffee, EJ?
Yeah, every day.
Okay. Okay. For the this is for the coffee lovers out there. Um, Latte, cappuccino, americano, or cold brew. Out of the four, which has to go? Latte, cappuccino, americano, cold brew.
To be honest, I can't
Oh,
really tell the difference between the coffee.
really? You've never had a cold brew or americano?
I mean, they said like cold brew is supposedly like sweeter, like even without sugar.
It, i- it's
I'll be
not
honest, I can't taste it.
sweeter, it's just less acidic. It's less
Mm.
acidic. It's a lot smoother than a brewed, hot brewed.
Then I feel like for me that would be like the best coffee because I do like drinking coffee, but the problem with me is like the acidity. Yeah, like how it makes me feel like after drinking
Mm-hmm.
coffee, like it doesn't sit well. It doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
Like after coffee, so I guess like cold brew would be my favorite. So, I guess like latte, just because I associate it with like sweet, like coffee,
Too sweet
and
for you.
yeah, like I associate
Okay.
like latte with sweet coffee. So it's and like sweet coffees are kind of like not my thing anymore.
Okay. That's fair. For me, I would get rid of the Americano just because it's I don't mind bitter coffee, but it's really bitter for me.
So,
Just because it's literally just the water and coffee. It's like
bean
uh,
juice.
yeah, I was just like I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, no hate to those who like the Americano. There's a long, what is it? Long black versus Americano. And I guess when you put the coffee and when you put the water
Mm.
is the one that makes the difference between the two. That's just something I wanted to share that I saw on social media lately. I didn't know that
Ah.
long black existed. One of them, I think you're basically pulling the flavor out of the coffee because you add the coffee first, or you add the espresso first and then the water. Whereas the
Mhm.
other one, you have the water first and then you add the espresso. I think that one is the second one is the long black, and then the first one
It's the
when you
American.
add the yeah, that one is the Americano. But either I'm not a fan. I will always go for a nice latte. Cold brew is good, but it makes me palpitate. So I'm
Mm.
kind of because it's more the caffeine I
Oh,
guess
it's
is more
higher.
it's yeah, I think it's higher with cold brew. So
Yeah.
just some things. But that's interesting. I feel like this is the first time we've done like a food one where we're kind of on opposite ends,
I
EJ. So
know.
this is interesting to discover about you. I didn't know
And
these
we have a
things. And
lot more
hopefully,
items on that list. Maybe we can do like a part two another
yeah, we
time.
can do a part two. And I hope that there are those in the future. You can please weigh in on your thoughts on some of these because it can be very controversial sometimes. I'm always open to different perspectives when it comes to food. You can kind of convince me to try something. I will give it a chance and then maybe a second chance, but then after that.
A chance and a
um,
second chance.
yeah, I can't after that second chance. So thank you everyone for tuning in with us. I know we started late, but thank you for being here. Hopefully you got to enjoy us for the last 20-ish minutes. This has been INC Radio Chatline. We'll see you again same time next week. Bye everyone. Take care.